everybody, it's Tmika.
And I'm Rob.
So I'm here with a different type of video, so it's not a crafty video. I'm here to kick off weight loss for 2017. I had to break that down like that, like 2017. Right. 2017, because why wait for a new year to start a new you? Let's do it now. So a couple of things that I had in mind. First, I wanted to, Robert is going to share his knowledge because he's been a personal trainer for a long time, and he runs off the stuff that we need to know off the top of his head. So quite knowledgeable, so he's here as a resident expert. So what I'm doing is hosting a DIETBET. If you've never heard of the DIETBET, it is a motivational tool to kick your butt in gear. So you will put in whatever the amount the hostess is requesting. For me, it's $25, which is the lowest that we can do. It's my first one that I'm hosting, but I've been in 2 DIETBETs and I have not lost anything. I've only gained money. So how it works is the website does its own checking for valid entries and things like that. So you would have to take a picture of a scale, or someone take a picture of you on the scale, and they give you a word of the day. So there's only a certain amount of days before you can join. You know, it's a certain amount of days you can join. They give you a word for that day to make sure you're not giving us a weight from last year. And you put the little word on the scale, you take a picture, you submit it, and then you take a picture of your body full length. Now, all of these pictures can be hidden where no one can see. You could just be you and the people over at DIETBET. So just so you can be aware. And then there's algorithms that they have in place set aside for those who would like to cheat. So sometimes they will random check, and then you'll have to do like a live video to prove that you are that person and you are that person that weighs that amount. And that just keeps it fair for everyone that's involved. So you put your $25 in, and then you would have to lose 4% of your body weight in 4 weeks. Which is, you know, it's a good amount. It's a little bit less than, it's like 2 pounds per week. I don't know. It's 4% in 4 weeks that you'll have to lose. And if you win, if you make your goal of 4%, then you at least get your $25 back. And that's if everybody that joined the challenge made their goal. If everybody joined the challenge, you're just going to get your exact money back. But if there's some people that did not make it, their money goes into a pot, which is divvied up between everyone who did make their 4% goal. So it's a really good motivational tool, and it's encouragement inside. There's I'm going to post, you know, recipes. Everybody can post things of their updates, their weigh-ins. I mean, it's a great community once you get involved. They really support. I haven't run across any hatred or negativity in any of the DIETBETs that I've been in. So this is a first for me. I would love for you guys to join, all of my crafty friends. I would love for you guys to join in with me. Also, in the description box, I will put links to my favorite online sites that will help. So SPARKPEOPLE is one of my favorite ones. It gives you a diet plan based on your choosing. So you can say, I'm a vegetarian, I don't want red meat, I don't like tofu, I'm going to do, this is my height, this is my weight. They determine how long it's going to take you to get to your goal at this amount of calories. They figure it all out for you. And even if you don't like some of the items that they've had for your meal plan, you can switch those out. They have like a chart of things that you can substitute. So it works really well. And even if you don't want to use their meal plan, you can put in your own meal plan and figure it out to keep you kind of tracked on what your calories are. And what else was it? It also tracks your exercise too. So you just put in, you know, I did the treadmill for 30 minutes, and it kind of keeps track of that. So it's a great community. I love SPARKPEOPLE. I'm also doing FITBIT, which is a daily counter app, and I just wear my little Fitbit all day long. And there's challenges on there. There's a weekly work week challenge to see who can get the most steps per work week. There's a challenge that you can do of who can do the most steps per day, weekend warrior. So there's a lot of motivation in all of those things. There are plenty of online sites that will do meal plans for you to give you ideas of things that you want. So everything that I'm mentioning will be in the description box, so you guys can have access to all of that. And also the DIETBET link. I really would like for you guys to join. I think we would have a blast sharing on another level other than paper. So with that being said, I'm going to hand it over to Robert, who's going to give us some tips on for women of you know, what your day should look like, what you should work on, and why. Kind of break it down a little bit. And I am at least going to upload weekly videos. I'm going to upload them on Sunday and just do like check-ins of maybe what I ate that week, my weight loss progress, what I'm learning, what didn't work, a new tip that I've come across or whatever. So I'm going to share you with that with you. And then hopefully if you guys have any questions, you leave them below. Robert can do a spot guest appearance and answer some of those questions about, you know, what should I do if this or things, because he helps people all the time at the gym. He does have clients too, just here locally, that he sets up with a plan and a meal plan and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know how that will work virtually, but just ask questions below, and then, you know, when I upload my weekly videos, if you want to answer those, then you can. So I'm just going to hand over to Robert, and he's going to tell you, you know, give you some ideas on like what your day should look like, meal plan, calorie intake, kind of break down what food does what and why, sort of. So take it away, babe.
You will never be too ready. You have to jump into it. Okay? When you want to go ahead and you want to do this, you have to just go ahead and just jump into it. You'll never be too ready. I'm telling you, I can go ahead and I'll prep and I'll sit up there and say, hey, I'm gonna go for this 2 months or 3 months, and I'm finna go in and go hard. It's 6 meals a day, protein intake, this, that, and another. And I swear, no matter how much that I'm seeming prepared, you're not too ready. Okay? Just jump into it. That's number one. First and foremost, we're going to start off with the most important thing, and that is diet. Okay? Now, of course, that's going to vary between, you know, your activity level, how much you weigh, how tall you are, etc., right? But what it breaks down to is, as far as the basics of everything, is protein, vegetables, low carb intake. That's what it all comes down to. Low carb intake, protein, vegetables, and small meals throughout the day. So basically, let's break it down like this. So your day will start off like this: meal, snack, meal, snack, meal. So 5 meals a day, and that's the way that it'll go in and run. Now what you want to do is, as you go in again later on in the day, that's when you want to go ahead and start even that much more, taking the carbohydrates out and just having it where it's protein and vegetables. And we all know that, and if not everybody knows, so let me not say that. But the protein breaks down like this. There are such thing as lean types of protein. And that's your fish, shrimp, you know, that type of thing, you know. And, you know, you want to stay away from red meat, because red meat is, of course, it carries more fat, carries more calories. We don't want that, right?
And chicken too, right?
Well, chicken's good. Chicken's like in between. Okay? If you got some people that just cannot do fish. Okay?
So fish, shrimp.
Yeah.
Chicken.
Right. So that's what it breaks down to. Exactly what you're saying. Fish, shrimp, tuna, turkey. That's in the upper, you know, that's there. And then you got your chicken right here, and then red meat is down here. No red meat, everybody, okay? You know, and you got, of course, your veggies, which is, you know, broccoli, asparagus, that type of stuff. And the carbohydrate intake, I would go ahead and stay with, of course, the type of complex carbohydrate that is going to go in and burn slower, which allows you to go ahead and be able to burn it throughout the day so it don't get stored as fat, is brown rice, oatmeal, sweet potatoes. That's what I would go ahead and stick with. So, yeah, you got to cut out the sweets and all of that type of stuff, and that's basically the way it breaks down. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and go to exercise. When you go ahead and start exercising, I will go ahead and keep it simple. Please, people, what it breaks down to is the basics. Okay, no matter how many things that they go ahead and come out with, and a lot of them are great. It gives you variety as far as, you know, to keep you going, but it comes down to the basics. You want to go ahead and do what? You want high reps, low weight, 15 to 20 range. I don't care even if you go as high as 25, okay? So that's what you want to be, in the high rep range, low weight, and less rest. What is that?
That's my cell phone that I forgot to turn off. I'm sorry.
Okay.
To interrupt your flow.
Less rest between reps. Do not rest no longer than 30 to 45 seconds.
Now reps, can you explain that? I'm sorry to interrupt you, but you want them to stay basic with the exercise. If they're incorporating weights, can you explain what like the reps?
Okay, yeah. I'm saying as far as incorporating weights, you want to go ahead and you want to keep your reps high. You want to go ahead and keep the weight low. You want to go ahead and keep the rest periods in between time no longer than 30 to 45 seconds because you want to keep your heart rate up. And that's going to go ahead and increase your metabolism, okay? But really what it comes down to is for beginners, straight up beginners, it all breaks down to like what I said at first, diet and cardio. That is the most important thing, okay? Remember, you can go ahead and do as many crunches and leg lifts all you want to. All you're doing is going ahead and building the blocks of muscle of, the abs, okay? It all breaks down. You have to go ahead and be able to burn fat. And that's what everybody's trying to do, right? So that's what you want to do. You want to go ahead and the most important two things over everything in this program to go ahead and get you going. And the basics of staying with what you're trying to go ahead and do is diet, cardio. Okay? And the cardio breaks down like this. If you can go in and do 2-a-days, that would be great. Okay? That's say for instance in the morning on an empty stomach, you can go in and have you a little coffee. You go in and get on the treadmill, for 30 minutes. Then you go in and you come back later on and you do another 30 minutes, okay? But you do want to get to the point where you're building yourself up to where you're on there 45 minutes to an hour, okay? That's where you want to go in and break down. But if you had only one choice as far as what time to go in and get in the gym to go and do your cardio, that is the most effective is in the morning. Okay? In the morning, because your glucogen levels are low from sleeping overnight, and glucogen is a source from carbohydrates of energy. Okay? So what happens then when your glucogen is low, your body needs to go in and burn something, so it has no choice but to go in and burn fat. So yes, on an empty stomach, you can go ahead and get you a cup of coffee. You go ahead and you go to the gym, and you don't have to go ahead and be on a treadmill the whole time. You can sit up there and do the treadmill for 20 minutes, do the elliptical for another 20, do the bike for another 20, just a variety to go ahead and make it fun, more eventful or whatever you want to call it. But that's what you want to go ahead and do. So that's the basics of it.
Okay. I think you answered them all. Oh, did you? Yeah, you did about the meal plan. Yeah, you did everything.
I did?
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
did a good job.
All right.
I know you guys are wondering, why is she doing a diet challenge when you have an in-house personal trainer? So we just kind of tend to keep. Did we say this already? I can't remember.
We don't work good together, everybody.
Well, no, work out good together.
Yeah, work out good together.
Yeah, we're good.
We don't work out good together. It's not.
That's because
some couples are like that. Some couples can do it. They can go in and be at the gym together, and but
he's dead serious. Like when I get into the middle, because I don't like working out. I'm gonna tell you that already. But he is dead serious. He will be here for his full hour, focused on working out for his full hour. I might dink around and lose how many minutes? 1 or 2 minutes?
I don't think you dink around. I think the hard part of it for you is walking in the gym. Once you get in the gym, and that's another thing, people. Once you go ahead and you walk in, that's half the battle right there.
Yeah.
Okay? That's half the battle.
And you're not always going to be excited. Even when you get into the mood, you're not always going to be excited about, going. But that's the key to going and get motivation from this community that we're gonna create. Is like, you know what, I feel like eating that Snicker. Let me just log on real quick and see somebody else's motivation or somebody thing, weight loss thing that they oh, I lost 2 pounds and they show that. Let me just use that to refrain from getting that extra little snack that you want.
Right.
But
now I will say, for some of y'all that is real hard, to go ahead and wing off of stuff like that, like what you said, the sweets or whatnot. One thing that is good to do, you can go ahead and get like a small piece, like one of those Hershey. The dark chocolate is the best as far as, weight loss. Listen, don't, no pun intended. Scientifically, it's the best, okay? So, listen, that just went way left.
Sorry, I'm such a...
What?
You said it, not me.
Listen,
I like milk chocolate too.
That went way left.
All right, go ahead.
I don't know. I might be a little milk chocolate. Oh
Yeah,
no.
that's what I like milk chocolate too.
Okay. But anyways, it's just to have one a day. That just that little, and just make sure that you doing there just. Eating it small because you want to go ahead and just savor, you know what I'm saying? As much as you can of that, because that does help.
Another tip you were doing was the popsicles.
Yes. Fat-free, sugar-free, I'm sorry. Yeah. Sugar-free popsicles.
They are super sweet. Believe it or not, they are sweet.
I'm telling you, sugar-free popsicles.
And it's like,
get some.
Calories this month, 20, 15, it was real little amount of calories.
Sugar-free. Another thing that you can go ahead and look at is some scientific study that came out. It's probably been out for about about 3 years now, talking about that chocolate milk after a workout. It does something about a fat burning process. We'll get back to that another time.
Right.
And but that's another thing. And then I'll say one more thing, and that is an ice pack around your stomach. Putting that on for like an hour a day. You go in and take like one of those weight belts or whatever, the flimsy ones though, and go ahead and wrap it, because of course fat do not like cold at all. I mean, you got matter of fact, it's some type of it's places that go ahead and literally put this device on there to go ahead and freeze the fat cells. Okay, so that's something to do also. I'm glad that you're.
I'm
happy.
Sorry, it's just a conversation we had earlier. I was just like, I hate the winter. All right, let's wrap this up. All right, guys. So please check the links in the description box below if you have any questions for Robert about anything that you fitness related, food related, why this happens this way. He can probably answer. He will find the answer for you, because that's what he loves to do. It's his passion. So and for me, I will just check in with you guys on Sunday. So Sunday, December 18th, please sign up for the DIETBET. We can win together. Don't wait for the new year to start a new you.
That's right. Just jump in, everybody. Jump in.
Jump in?
Okay? Jump in.
Jump in with me.
Jump in with her.
Jump in, yeah.
Yeah, just jump in. I'm telling you. This is, hey, you guys have a great time.
Yeah.
You can go on a journey together. It's going to be
awesome.
Be a blast.
It is.
Yeah.
And be sure, I forgot to mention, we started our new vlog channel, so you'll be able to see this dude on a different scale, because right now he's in serious workout mode. He has this is his serious workout face. So, but
well, she had a little talk.
I didn't have a little talk with you.
Then I had to
Robert.
Make sure I toned it down a little bit. So, but over there, y'all might be,
pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I cannot have a filter sometimes, but she put a filter on my mouth. You see it?
Yep, it's an invisible filter.
Yeah, right there.
But we have fun together, and we're gonna do a little question answer surveys and all that kind of stuff, just blogging, just stuff that we like to do and talk about. So if you guys are interested, the link will be in the description box. So sign up for our channel. New stuff is gonna be coming. We're trying to get together. So it's Rob and Tmika. So yeah, that's it.
All right.
You have anything else?
Nothing at all. Let's get it, everybody.
Let's do it. Boom, baby.